Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles. Would you look at that? The change in dynamics, the look, the feel. This looks so goddamn gorgeous. The classic experience of what it's like to be in America. Feels different, feels weird. If you don't walk it, you don't feel it. You don't get to take it all in. And then when you spot one, it's like, oh, it's nice to see. Oh, it gives me goosebumps seeing the word Beverly. Oh, it's only just begun. And look where I am, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Just seeing all these names. I mean, you kind of see them all in other vlogs and movies and things like that, but to see it in real life feels different, feels weird. I don't know how to make out of it. It's like I'm seeing what I've seen on television for the past 35 years of my life, and now to finally be here feels kind of weird. You kind of like have to think, am I actually here? As I continue to walk Hollywood Boulevard, you can see the Hollywood sign in the far distance over there. So I've walked past it a few times across the boulevard, so there's a number of gaps to be able to see it. Oh, I wonder why this one is damaged quite a fair bit. Oh, now you know. A few things I've noticed on this walk so far is a lot of self-driven cars. I wonder why they are, because they're literally everywhere. Every angle, every corner you turn, there's a self-driving car. And also not just that, delivery. You've got these little mini food delivery vans or trucks or whatever you want to call it, about 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters in size. And they're just driving and delivering food, which is very interesting. And just ahead of me there is the Dolby Theatre where they host the Oscars. So it was built in the early 2000s, but just in 2028, 29 is going to be the last time it's hosted because it's going to be moved over to downtown LA. So right next to the Dolby Theatre is the Chinese Museum. It's one of the most famous landmarks here in Hollywood. So built in 1927. So celebrities who are well recognized around the world come here and have put in their handprints, footprints, and all sorts of other prints on there. So I mean, look, there's just so many of these celebrities. And I think there's even one for the Avengers over there. So we're gonna have a look at that one. But literally just across this whole place around the Chinese Museum, it's wow. But you just have to kind of walk one by one and try and understand, okay, whose is this, whose is that? And then when you spot one, it's like, oh, it's nice to see. And for all you Harry Potter fans, the three amigos right here. And this one's for my sisters. So I'm inside the Dolby Theatre now, just to see if I can get a glimpse of the Muhammad Ali Walk of Fame print, because it's the only one that's actually framed. It was framed simply out of respect for his respect indeed. And there it is, the Muhammad Ali Walk of Fame framed up on the wall inside the Dolby Theatre. So you don't actually have to go fully inside. So you got the Walk of Fame just there, and then the Muhammad Ali one on the wall just over there, as you can see. So that's what gives that really ease of access, so you don't actually have to go inside. I did have to ask because you can easily miss it. But that was really nice, and just to know that out of respect they did that. Hats off to them that they allowed something like this for his name to not be walked on. And this is a respect out of faith. So I'm here at the Ovation Hollywood. So once you've done a bit of the walk, you can enjoy a bit more of a relaxation here. Some shopping, restaurants, lovely place, very well designed. And there you have it. From the top of the Ovation, you get a beautiful visual of the Hollywood sign. Next thing would be to hike up to the Hollywood sign, and that will be on another video, so watch out for that. What's this place called? Am I lost? Am I lost here? Can't even find the name of this road because it's so big. Los Angeles is just so big. Like, it's not like London where everything is so nearby. You get off the tube and everything's right in front of you. So as this is my first day here, trying to know where to go, what to do and what to visit has been very complex because Los Angeles is big, Hollywood is big. So I popped over to one of these stores, and this lovely gentleman behind me has helped me book a tour to go and see majority of all the hotspots here in Hollywood, all the famous spots. So I'm going to share that all with you, that experience, to give you a taste of what Los Angeles, what Hollywood is actually like. So come on, let's go. Ah, would you look at that? Oh, it looks superb. Beautiful sunshine. I'm on Santa Monica Boulevard. So I've been going around LA, I've been going around Hollywood, Beverly Hills, currently in Beverly Hills actually, yes. So seeing a lot of celebrity homes, whether this has been Michael Jackson's old home to Paris Hilton to even seeing David Beckham, a bit of David Beckham from the top. Got a glimpse of that. So it's been really cool. Can even say George Clooney, many others. I mean, there was like hundreds and hundreds of celebrity homes, or just whether it's on Hollywood Hills or in Beverly Hills, all providing great views, and some of them are very luxurious homes. And you can imagine, like the driver was telling me, it was like 10 million, 15 million, 20 million dollars, but part of the experience, I guess. So that's the tour bus that I've been on, this little one here with the open roof. And at least that gives a taste, especially for a first impression of what Hollywood, Beverly Hills, Los Angeles has to offer. All of those gives an idea where you want to be for your trip. So after spending some time having lunch here at the farmers market, would I say it's worth it? Absolutely. Though you have to be careful because the prices are quite high, even for a burger. Like I had that cost me $28 for that size burger and some curly fries and a drink. So that's equivalent to around 21, 22 pounds. So you just have to be careful in what you choose because prices are quite hyped up. But because it's an old school kind of feel, it gives you traditional American vibes, and that's what you want. It's a wonderful place to also roam around. And then straight up ahead, you have the Grove for all the sort of upmarket. You've got a bit more modern style compared to the traditional old school at the farmers market. So I've arrived at the world famous Griffith Observatory. So high up on Mount Griffith, where we have the free observatory which you're able to enter to get the amazing views. But what's so special about it is you can see all the sides of LA from here. The famous Hollywood sign right ahead. You got downtown LA over there, but the iconic views that you get, the 360 views, especially when you go up onto the rooftop over there, it is absolutely sensational. Have a look at this. It's a little hazy, but you can see the views from up here. It looks sensational. And then what comes into the picture as I zoom in, there you go, the Hollywood sign. Wonderful views from up here. One of the first things you notice as you're walking through Beverly Hills, it's a lot more cleaner, neater, nicer, safer, and it's a lot more calmer as well. Oh, would you look at that? This looks so goddamn gorgeous. Oh, it gives me goosebumps seeing the word Beverly Drive. I'm heading over to the famous Lily Pond, which was built in 1907 and then removed and then restored back in 1970. And that's where it has the famous Beverly Hills sign. Oh, there you go. Just ahead there. Can you see it? Beverly Hills, and that's your official welcome that you are finally here. So this funded by the Rotary International. So that's an interesting one because I've worked with the Rotary Club on many of my tours that I've done abroad, especially for my motivational speaking tours. But to see their logo and sign, that's kind of taken me by surprise. If any of you know anything how the Rotary International or the Rotary Club is associated with the Beverly Hills sign, let me know in the comment section below. What we have here is the Santa Monica Drive. You've got the Beverly Drive over there and the Rodeo Drive, which is where the high-end shopping stores are. So we're gonna go there. You'll see all of those famous Yves Saint Laurent, Ralph Lauren, or whatever other brands there are, because I'm not a shopper. I'm a window shopper, the #1 window shopper in the world. So I'll go there, show you, and you can window shop with me. One thing I've noticed as I'm constantly walking around these parts of the hood here in Los Angeles that local shops are very difficult to find. Like, I mean, you wouldn't see a normal store here. Is that normal? I mean, wherever you're walking, even on major roads that you are on sidewalks that you're on, it's like, shops, where are they? Do they exist here in LA? The reason I'm asking is because I'm dying for a drink or at least water. Come on. There, that road, not the one straight down, but the road across, which I'm going to head into, is the famous Rodeo Drive. Now, if you had to compare Rodeo Drive to a part of London, it would be Bond Street, because it's famous for its high-end retail stores. So that's what you want to see. Have a look at that, and then you can make your own judgment whether you can spend at Rodeo Drive or not. This is the first treatment you get when you come into Rodeo Drive. That stretch, the road, this is iconic America, is it not? Iconic LA, more specifically. This is me going above and beyond my comfort zone, walking right underneath Ralph Lauren. I should get my missus a dress like that, anyway. She won't mind, will she? I'm sure she'll be delighted. Though the main Rodeo Drive is this road here, it's actually a famous triangle. So if you keep going that way and you keep going that way, it all sort of interconnects as a triangle. And there's about 100 stores here, all high-end stores. So I'm coming up to number 2 Rodeo Drive, which is the most scenic landscape here in Rodeo Drive. So this is the starting point, and as you can see, as I pass the crowd, you can see quite a number of people here, and that walkway all the way around, it gives a very European style shopping boutiques. But visually here alone, just photography, videography, whatever you want to do, even just chilling, hanging about, looks pretty priceless. This whole place to me feels like a proper movie set. It's like it's just been designed just for this vlog. Look, I've hired all these people just to come into my shop. See the effort I'm going through to put this vlog together. If you don't subscribe to my channel, I'm disappointed. But hey, look, this absolutely iconic, scenic, visually very stunning, because it does feel like a movie set. You know, when you see some of the movies and you got these small sort of narrow roads, even these sort of cowboy type movies, but here it's just a bit more upmarket, you know, high end. Really lovely, and you got background music playing, and then you got really lovely sculptures and even wonderful small cars over there. Look at that. And then, as I mentioned, these sort of demonic sculptures there. Are they mermaids, or are they people running? I don't know. What is it? I can't really tell. You let me know, because I can't tell whether this is meant to be angelic or demonic. We can all be mistaken when we hear of Beverly Hills and all the glitz and glam and the high end, but that is the Beverly Hills Civic Center, which shows that it is a real city. It's because it features its public library, its courts, its police department. It's all in there, in the Civic Center. You could even say even the government building here is even designed to look glamorous. There you have the famous historic Route 66 that leads all the way to Santa Monica. I believe it starts from Chicago. So this walk I'm doing on Cannon Drive is to give you that feel of what Beverly Hills is truly like, away from the whole Rodeo Drive, etc. Because this is the neighborhood. This is the neighborhood of Beverly Hills, where you have the rich people living, I mean, talking about rich, ordinary people living in fancy homes, probably costing a couple of millions for each of those homes. There is the famous Beverly Hills Hotel. It still marks as an important, significant figure of Beverly Hills because it's iconic, it's old school, it tells a historic story of traditional Beverly Hills, when back in the days you had all the famous stars come over here, and I'm talking years and years back. And this is almost like the birthplace, the start of when Beverly Hills started growing, and then all of a sudden you start seeing these parks, these lush homes, you start seeing Rodeo Drive and everything, and Beverly Hills itself becoming a statement for LA, like this is the high-end lifestyle. So what a walk. I mean, a lot of people will come to Beverly Hills, see the wonderful palm trees, Rodeo Drive, the shopping, all of that, the celebrity homes we saw on the drive. And all of that provides a great experience. But when you walk through the neighborhoods of Beverly Hills and actually see it for yourself in person, that is a unique experience, and not everyone does that. So I've arrived at the Sunset Strip here on Sunset Boulevard, and oh my God, the change in dynamics, the look, the feel, especially from the Hollywood part we were at, because it's more upmarket here. This is where on this one strip, 1.7 mile strip, where the Hollywood lifestyle of glitz and glamour, comedy, nightlife, buzz, energy, all comes alive. And it all starts from here at the Sunset Plaza, and that's when you know. You can see it right behind me. That's the beginning point of the 1.7 mile strip. So that place right behind me, oh my God, it is buzzing, energy, lively. And that's the comedy store that has kickstarted so many comedians' careers, including some famous actors, one being Jim Carrey himself performed here many years ago. That got him his fame for his slapstick comedy, which went on to become a Hollywood actor and so forth. Only probably in LA you'll find a hot dog and hamburger restaurant inside a train on one of the main strips here in America. That is so cool. I mean, have a look at that. So Carney's Express, hot dogs and hamburgers. I mean, you might want to eat in there. I mean, that looks pretty cool, does it not? The first day in LA is just not complete without a trip to Mel's Drive-In. So this is a classic American diner. Oh my God, this looks so classic, right? So you have to be in here to get this experience of a traditional American diner. Oh, I've been looking for one of these for a while now. So I've arrived at the Sunset Plaza, which you can see a sort of a high-end boutique store. They also have restaurants here. So if you want to do some upmarket shopping, this is the place where you need to get that feel. This is another one of those famous spots here on the Sunset Strip, Whiskey A Go Go. If you're into rock and roll, rock star, hyper type music, this is where it's played. Obviously, I'm here at an odd time, having done the whole day tour. But you might want to check that out as well, because almost considered the birth of rock and roll in there. So one of those places, at least to pop in and see what it's like to feel that vibe and energy. See, and the Sunset Strip gives you that full-on experience that you need, whether it's the hype and the buzz or the classic experience of what it's like to be in America. This is it. So your trip across Hollywood itself, this 1.7 mile strip is a must walk. A lot of people drive and get on taxis and Uber, but if you don't walk it, you don't feel it. You don't get to take it all in. And all of that for me has made this day exceptionally worth it. To have started the day in downtown LA and then have gone and seen the Walk of Fame, done a trip around the whole of Beverly Hills and experienced Rodeo Drive, the Sunset Strip, all in one day, that is a monumental, mind-boggling experience to get that done, and to have seen some of the most famous homes and houses of celebrities that we all see on television screen. Yeah, that's something. So if you want to give that a go when you're here in LA, highly recommended, especially the walking part on Sunset Strip and the Walk of Fame. Just jump into a taxi whenever you can to make the day more feasible in terms of timing. But all in all, I've had a great experience. If you love what you see, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because more videos are coming as I'm doing the hike up to the Hollywood sign. Don't want to miss that. So I'll see you on my next video. Next time on Sabirul on the Move, I discover little Bangladesh in LA, get lost hiking the Hollywood sign, and find myself in Baywatch. Click here to watch my full LA and Vegas experience.